It is 7:53. Home Depot Debbie is here. We're talking all things batteries. And when you laid it out, I didn't realize, I'm like, you need a lot of batteries. All of our devices need to charge.
There's so many to choose from. And you know, there's the common ones. But first I want to start with the different types of batteries. So there's alkaline, which is your typical AAA, AA, C, D, and 9 volt. Those are all alkaline. And then you have lithium. But then you have lithium ion, and then you have rechargeable. There's like a lot that we don't know about, you know, so kind of just giving a breakdown of what you can use and which one is best for what, and the different brands. So we have a HDX brand at Home Depot, and that's our house brand. And then there's the typical Duracell, Energizer. There's so many different ones. And is there a difference? People want to know. So sometimes the name brand ones, the Duracell and the Energizer, can last longer and have a longer shelf life. But our HDX brand is actually really good, but you want to just be careful to use those in the ones that are low drain, like your TV remote, clocks, you know, stuff like this. You know, those are going to last longer because they draw very little energy. So that's something good to know. And then for flashlights, you want to use the better brand because those, you know, you need sometimes in an emergency situation or whatever, and those last really long. There's about a 5 to 10 year shelf life, believe it or not, on batteries. I know. And in the next segment, I'm talking about, you know, how to test them and clean them if you get that corrosion and all of that. So now when you talk about lithium and lithium ion, these are rechargeable. And this is a great thing to start off with because it comes with the charger. And this light right here turns red when they're not charged and then turns green when it's charged. So it's in your wall and you just put the batteries in. Rechargeable batteries are great for toys. They're great for stuff you use all the time and you don't want to keep having to buy batteries to put it in. So that's really something great. Now these are button cell batteries. Now one thing I want to make note of, and this is great for you as well, is they are child secure. They have a bitter coating on them. So if, God forbid, a child puts it in their mouth, it tastes really bitter and they're like, oh, no, I don't want that. And so, but you know, we want to keep batteries out of the reach of children. For sure. But if they do happen to put them in their mouth, it will give them a little startle with the bitter and be great. But the button cell ones are great for scales.
Oh, do we have to have this?
Yeah, the old scale. And then with your key fob, you know, a lot of people think when your key fob starts running out, you have to take it to the dealer to have that changed. But you can open it up, and in there is a button cell battery, and you just change that out. But I don't know if everybody knows, and this has nothing to do with batteries, but your key fob has a key in it. So if your key fob stops working, the battery dead, you can just open it up and take the key out to use to open your door. So
you can still get in your car.
But changing the battery yourself is a lot more cost effective than you know, taking it to the dealer
they're
to
so
have it fit. They're
these days.
so expensive. And then there's 12-volt batteries, typically used for garage remotes. We have batteries for watches. There's so many different kinds. Now, the rechargeable ones that we talked about for toys and other things that you use very often, rechargeable batteries for drills and tools, those are a different animal than the rechargeable alkaline, lithium-ion ones. You want to make sure you get the lithium batteries because those last a lot longer, especially in our Arizona heat. Old school batteries drain really fast on the charge, and these stay full power until the charge is gone. So that is really something to consider buying lithium batteries when you're going to buy a drill. Or any other tool, of course, that takes a battery.
Okay, everything we needed to know about batteries and then some.
And there's
more
so
coming
much
up in the
more.
8 o'clock hour.
That's it.
Paul, Battery 101. We hope you learned something over the last couple of minutes.
Thank you, Debbie. We appreciate that.
Footage, so we can't show that to you right now, but we were able to hear it in our ears. So, Debbie, you're always a gold medal winner in ours.
Listen, thank you.
And we're so happy to have you back.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're talking batteries, and I did not know there were this many batteries to be had.
Yes. Well, earlier we talked about alkaline batteries, AAA, AA, C, D, you know, lithium ion, all the different kinds and what to use and what. And now here's just a couple other things that are going to be really helpful, I hope, for everybody. We have Pocket Juice, which
Okay.
is batteries that you can take with you when you need it, which I'm sure everybody is familiar, but some of them are, you know, just really compact and really easy. You charge it up and just take it with you, and if your phone dies, you know, plug it in. But this is something that's really cool. This is a wireless charging pad that you just charge that up and take it with you, put it in your car, put it, you know, take it to work, whatever, and then just, it doesn't need to be plugged in anywhere. Set your phone on it and it will charge your phone.
Cool.
This is great even on the kitchen counter or
Yeah.
anywhere, you know, that the kids want to just take something to charge and you don't have to find something to plug in. One thing I really want to mention is new smoke detectors come with a built-in battery, last 10 years. You want to make sure that you fill out date of install and date to replace, and then it will also beep, and then you just take the whole smoke detector out and you don't have to replace a battery. But if you have older smoke detectors, make sure you check your batteries at least once a year, if not every 6 months, to make sure that they're keeping your family safe.
And also, like, I know that you kind of hear that it's gonna like beep and make a noise if
Yep.
the battery. Is that really true, or should you still be checking it?
It is really true
Okay.
if they're hardwired. Sometimes
it.
if they're battery operated, not lithium, they might die and not be able to
Okay,
beep. So
that's good to know.
keep the date on there, make sure you check them as much as you can, and then just keep your family safe. If you have older batteries, sometimes I'll take out some of my holiday decorations, forgot to take the batteries out the year before, a battery operated wreath or what have you, and it's got all that white corrosion on it. All you need to do is take some rubbing alcohol, put it on a Q-tip,